Well, that could be very true because when I went up there and was working with Hulk, we came down in the South, man, and they weren't. Hulk was not Hulk was not well received in the South. We had to put that they accepted us for what we were, and to them, NWA was wrestling. It wasn't a WWF or WWF at that time, and we had to put soundtracks in to bring Hulk to TV because they would boo him.
Funny you mentioned that because, we'll talk about this a lot next week. And by the way, when this podcast debuts on Wednesday the 19th, that is the 30-year anniversary to the day of you winning the 1992 Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And speaking of using a soundtrack, Hulk got booed at the end when he complained about Sid Vicious pushing him out of the ring, and you got a big pop when you won the Royal Rumble, and they changed the sound around for that one. They aired it afterward, didn't they?
Oh, I don't know that.
You do. I know it.
No, I didn't. I swear, sure. I did not know that. No.
Yeah, they sweetened the sound to make it seem like Hulk, was getting cheered. But it was funny. I remember when Hulk got pushed out by Sid, and Sid said, "It's every man for himself, big boy." That made sense to me. And then when Hulk grabbed Sid and helped you dump him, that was a heel move by Hulk. A lot of contradictory stuff there for Hulk's character.
Yeah. Who knows? That's a strange time in a relationship that I really am not privileged to know. A lot going on with Hulk and Vince at that time. I think that TV show was coming his way with Thunder in Paradise.
Right.
So there's a lot of reasons why WrestleMania didn't happen, but I think it all started at the Rumble. Because I didn't expect to win the Royal Rumble, but I was just happy to be there. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, but I think you would have been disappointed had you just been another guy in the Rumble after having come to WWE at long last.
I absolutely would not have been. I swear, I was so relieved to be away from WCW. All my friends, everybody in that ring I was a friend with, just a whole different vibe. To be in a positive structure, a positive mindset is all I've ever wanted. Peace. To be in a, and I'm sure there was some manipulating going on back, but I wasn't part of any of it. I was just there. I didn't have to argue about anything. I just said, whatever you want me to do, I'll do. And that's basically the way that's how I do. That's how I am at my best performing when I'm happy with what's going on. When I'm not worried about someone wanting to cut my hair or tell me to wear an earring or where I'm going to be the next day. Does that make sense?
I think you would have made a great gladiator, maybe better than Russell Crowe.
Yeah. No, it was so good for me here, the year and a half I had there. It was great. So I would not have been disappointed because I didn't expect to win it. Now, if someone told me I was going to win it, I didn't win it, then I didn't know until I got to the building.
Well, I think we missed out when you didn't become the gladiator. Somebody called my sports show the other day and said the Steelers were going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs because Ben Roethlisberger's a gladiator. And I said, well, Russell Crowe was a gladiator too, but he wound up dead on the Coliseum floor. We're just a few days away from the live podcast, Hot Shots in O'Fallon, Illinois, right by St. Louis, the night before the Royal Rumble. That's Friday, January 28th. And Jim Hurd, the guy who wanted you to be the gladiator, who wanted you to cut your hair, who wanted you to wear an earring, isn't he from St. Louis?
Yes. He's coming to the event.
No, he's not.
Yeah, absolutely is. Breaking news.
Wow. Are we supposed to keep that secret, or can we tell people?
We can tell people. We're going to shake
hands. Jim Hurd, the guy who wanted you to be the gladiator, will be at this live show.
Yep.
Because I have a few questions for him. I'm sure you do.
Yeah, he's coming to the show to shake hands, and we're all just going to become friends like it never happened. And you know what? It's too late. I have I've had worse grudges recently.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
So, yeah.
You know what I think you should do in honor of Jim Hurd at the live event at O'Fallon?
I might have had to have trademarked the gladiator and then had somebody else borrow that down the line.
That's what I mean. I think you should dress as a gladiator for the show.
The earring too?
At least get an earring. Yeah, how could it hurt?
Well, you know, the dinglings are going to be there.
Say it again?
The dinglings are going to be there.
The ding-dongs, please.
Ding dong.
What about the hunchbacks? Remember the hunchbacks? You wanted to have the hunchbacks?
I know about the hunchbacks. We couldn't find anybody.
Because they had hunchbacks.
We couldn't find anybody to dig a hole. That's how you pin them.